Buddha, Buddha, ba, 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 ba. Oh man. There we go. Yo, yo, yo. What's up? What's really good? It's your boy Brandon Bravon Towns, host of that show called Sports Plus Life. That there sports podcast where we talk about all of the necessary topics in sports and all of the necessary topics in life. How is everybody doing today? How's everybody doing today? Oh man, it is. I hope everybody's enjoying their Tuesday. Um, their Tuesday, December 17th, 2000 of the 24. We are almost at Christmas. We are almost at New Year's. And I hope everybody enjoyed their Tuesday. I truly, truly, truly do. So, man. Before I give shout outs out, what are we going to talk about today, people? What are we going to talk about? Monday Night Football. There was 2 games on Monday Night Football last night. And we will talk about these Minnesota Vikings. You know, it comes to a point where you can't deny anybody credit or conversation anymore, as well as Caleb Williams and what has gone on and what has gone kind of wrong in the world of the number 1 overall draft pick. And, of course, predictions. Of course, predictions. So, anyway. Oh, before I get started, of course, shout outs to Too Tough Sports, Madden Gamer League, that's broadcasted on Twitch, as well as Heather's Craft Haven. I'm rocking one of the shirts, rocking one of the DJ shirts tonight. Heather's Craft Haven, my sis from another miss. So, and of course, you know, it's still not too late. This is some Dr. Pepper that I'm drinking. Is I made some tonight? I don't know yet. But yes, we are 8 days from that holly jolly holiday that is known as Christmas. 8 days. But before we move forward, I want to say something that my YouTube page, Bravon Towns 8655 on YouTube, has reached 1 million views. Why do I say that? Because not sponsored. What up, Leash? How you doing, baby? Never been sponsored but for a brief time, and then I guess I did some copyright stuff, so that was taken away almost immediately. No problem. You know, as I've always said, I do this because I enjoy doing it. Over 6 years now, never made a dime. You know, I do it because it's a passion. But as of today, my page has reached 1 million views. So I guess that's something to be proud of. I love the show, love my team, love my guys when they come on here. Of course, Sean, Aaron, Keese, Big C when he's able to make it, David when he's able to make it, Tony, Rob. Love my peeps. Love you too, Leash, when you able to come on here. Leash been on here a couple of times. Anybody that's ever been on here live, and we've only been doing live for just a little over a year since Thanksgiving of last year. But yeah, the page itself has reached over 1 million views. So salute. You know, thanks to everybody out there in YouTube land who rocks with your boy. Thank you for everybody in Facebook land who bothers to pay attention to some of my nonsense. Okay, I'm being 100. Oh man, thank you, Leach. What up, Keith? What's up, homie?
Hey, shit, what's good, bro?
Ain't nothing much. Ain't nothing much. You on a break?
Yeah, no, I'm on the way to the crib.
I know that's right, bro. No, I'm just getting on, bro. Just getting on. I was just saying before we got started, I was just saying that as of today, the YouTube page has reached 1 million, has gotten to 1 million views.
Shit, congratulations, bro.
Oh man. Hey, thanks, man. Y'all, you just as much a part of the team as anybody else, bro. You know what I'm saying? But now that we got all that stuff out the way, how you doing, bro?
Shit, I'm good, bro. How about you, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Ready for this holiday. I got a little festive background. Got the Christmas tree. I wish Roman's picture was right next to it because it looked like I only have one child and I got two.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? But
hey, that Christmas
huh?
by quick, man.
What'd you say?
I said Christmas coming by fast, man.
And you know what's gonna come by? You know what else is gonna come by fast?
Tax return.
Oh, bro, I can't wait for that, bro. That can't come fast enough. Christmas 2025, and then Christmas 2026 and 27, 28. I'm saying this because once you're an adult, once you hit adulthood, my boy, nothing goes faster than time, my nigga.
Tell me about it, man.
Exactly.
I'll be forgetting how old I am.
Shut your young ass up, nigga.
I'll be like 26.
This nigga like 25. This nigga like 26 years old. I'm forgetting how old I am, man. Oh, man, I'm 26. Man, please, cry me a river. No, that's what's up. No, but bro, I'm telling you, you gonna look up and you're gonna be 30.
I know, bro.
And when you turn 30, if you have a party, you got to get me the DJ.
All right, for sure.
All right, I got the DJ. I got some of the DJ gear on right now. Okay. So yeah, when you turn 30, if you want that party, man, you gotta let me know what's up. I'll have that bitch lit for you, boy.
Big 3-0.
Yeah, man. Oh, I remember those days.
Yeah, that was a while ago for you, bro.
Kiss my ass. Anyway, all right. So, what are we gonna talk about today? we gonna talk about. I ain't gonna forget how old I am. Damn it, because you know what? I'm blessed to get there. But Keith's trying to be a little smart as him. So that was a while for you. Okay, that's cool. What are we gonna talk about today, Keith? And tell you what we're gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about Monday Night Football. We have to address the Minnesota Vikings. Whether you want to, I know how you feel about them. But 12-2 is 12-2, and now with the Lions suddenly looking wobbly, things could take a whole different turn over these last 3 weeks of the regular season. We got to talk about Caleb Williams, Mr. number 1 overall pick, who is what went wrong right now with Caleb Williams,
bro. He's going through it, bro.
Yeah, man. But you know what? You in the National Football League, bro. So okay, there were 2 Monday Night Football games on last night. The Minnesota Vikings beat the Chicago Bears. What was that score? 30-12?
Yeah, it sounded about right.
It was. Am I on point? Something like that. 30-12.
Yeah, it sounded like that.
And then the other game, the Falcons beat the Raiders in a game that was not impressive. Matter of fact, they're talking about people are saying it's time to put Kirk Cousins down and sit him down and go to Penix. Even though the Falcons did win that game. They won that game 15-9. And if I'm the Raiders, it's good that you're not quitting because it looks like you're not quitting on your coach. But what you trying to win for, bro? Shador is right there waiting for you, boy. Shador is right there waiting for you. So anyway, can we get the Falcons and the Raiders out the way? Can we be done with that?
Sure, go for it, man.
Yeah, I mean, the Falcons are 7-7. They still have a chance to win the division. The Raiders right now have the number 1 pick. They still have a chance to win the division, but they need for Tampa to lose somewhere along the line because right now they don't control their own destiny.
Mm-hmm.
And you know who I feel sorry for on the Falcons, though, bro? You know who I feel sorry for? Justin Simmons.
He got his money.
He got his money, but look, all those years he spent, we drafted him in Denver the year after we won the Super Bowl. We never went to the playoffs, and then he gets to the Falcons. They 6-3, they flying high, then they falling apart, and now look at Denver. Like, damn.
Yeah, I don't feel bad for him. He got his money, man.
He did get his money.
He could have came to Philly, but he chose Atlanta, so I don't feel bad for him. Fuck him.
Boy, I tell you, Keith's been cold-blooded the last week with some change, bro. I'm telling you. Keith's been cold-blooded.
Get that man the same contract, and he chose to go to Georgia. Whatever.
Hey man, look man, maybe one of them ATL shouters down there, bro. But the Minnesota Vikings defeated the Chicago Bears division game 30-12. Sam Darnold threw for 231 yards. Aaron Jones rushed for 86. The Vikings are 12-2. They've won 7 straight games. They started off 5-0. They lost 2 straight. We didn't believe in Sam Darnold. We're like, you're turning back into a pumpkin, but now they've reeled off 7 straight wins. They're now tied for first place with the Detroit Lions, who are coming off of a loss to Buffalo and suffered more injuries on defense and including Knuckles, aka David Montgomery. The Vikings now control their destiny to the number 1 seed of the NFC, and they have a Week 18 showdown against the Lions in Detroit, which could determine the NFC North title as well as the number 1 seed, possibly depending on what Philadelphia does. Keith, why don't you want to take the Minnesota Vikings seriously?
I pretty much got the same sentiments what I said last.
YouTube.
I'm gonna stay consistent how I feel about them. They beat Chicago. I mean, they were supposed to beat Chicago. That don't move the needle for me. Yeah, Detroit got all these injuries, but I still feel like Detroit is a better team than Minnesota, despite all the injuries. I feel like they have a better quarterback, and most of the time, if you have the better quarterback, you're the better team. And that's how I feel. I don't believe in Sam Darnold, bro. I really don't. Until he gets that playoff win, and granted, I don't think he ever been in the playoffs, but until I see him,
he was the backup on the Niners last year. But go ahead.
Yeah, until I see him win the playoff game with that purple on, I don't believe in him. So that's how I feel about Minnesota.
I don't want to say okay. I still believe that Detroit has a better team, and clearly they have a better quarterback. But when I'm talking about a threat to make noise in the playoffs, I mean, like, you don't have to win the division to do that. You know, I mean, like I was saying to you last week, like me and Sean was trying to talk to you last week. Let's say they finish in the 5 seed and they get either the Buccaneers or right now the Rams in the first round. You don't think they could win that game?
I believe the Rams will beat them. And as far as the Bucs, we y'all know how I feel about the Bucs, man. Like, the Bucs are scary. They still well coached. And Baker is better than Sam Darnold. So yeah, I will say I will have the Bucs over Minnesota. Actually.
Go ahead. No, go ahead, sir. I'm sorry.
Nah. You asked me the question. I said, yeah, I have them losing to either the Bucs or the other team you said.
The Bucs or the Rams.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. All right. I'm glad. I'm funny you mentioned that.
Sam Darnold, bro.
Won't let me.
I'm not gonna try to. No, I'm not gonna be peachy on this shit. No, it's Sam Darnold, bro. Like, he not like that, bro. He got great pieces around him.
He does.
But he's still Sam Darnold, bro. Like, I don't believe in that dude, bro.
Now, I wanted
the Geno Smith effect. Like, Geno is a great regular season. He bounced back. Actually, he played for the Jets as well. So I'm just saying, like, that's what he kind of remind me of. Like, Geno not gonna do anything in the playoffs, but he's gonna pull up great stats. He might win you a couple games, but he not special.
Damn, cold-blooded. I wanted Sean to be on. No, matter of fact, I'll wait to see if Sean gets on here to pull this one up. Oh, there he is, right there. Okay, so all right, so what if? Okay, so you're still not sold on Sam Darnold. Okay, so let's do a hypothetical. What if the Vikings get to the Super Bowl? Would you re-sign Sam Darnold, or would you let him walk and just keep it moving with JJ McCarthy?
If we went to the Super Bowl, I'm gonna have to re-sign Sam Darnold.
No, you don't.
Yeah, he earned the contract, and I think JJ McCarthy just gonna have to sit down for a bit.
So if the Vikings go to the Super Bowl or win the Super Bowl, you feel like they have to re-sign Sam Darnold?
Yeah, I mean, this ain't just like some Sam Darnold been. They started the whole season. He took them to the Super Bowl. I think that's enough to earn a contract. Even despite how good JJ McCarthy looked, which he didn't really look that good in the season.
Not to me either.
But
what up, Sean?
What's good?
For sure, Sam Darnold get that contract. Get that Daniel Jones contract.
All right, well, Sean, let me ask. I'm just jump right in there. Let me ask the same question. If Sam Darnold, because I'm trying to talk to Keith again, say, look, the Vikings are 12-2. Detroit looks a little rocky right now with all of the injuries, particularly on defense. They look fine on offense. It's their defense that they had just too many injuries. I mean, when your team puts up 42 points and you still fucking lose, like that's crazy. But the Vikings, they're now 12-2, won 7 straight games. I'm saying if Sam Darnold gets you to a Super Bowl, or let's say even wins you a Super Bowl, if you're the Vikings, do you re-sign him or do you go with JJ McCarthy?
That's a hard thing to make because I mean, again, you got a quarterback that's coming off an injury, but you had already invested a first round pick in him. It doesn't mean that you have to start him right away, but again, you're going to be paying top dollar for Sam Darnold. If he gets you to the Super Bowl, it won't be cheap. So then you're going to be investing in Sam Darnold and not McCarthy. So now you got to think about are you going to come up off of McCarthy? Because there's no way you're going to pay him and still try to develop McCarthy behind him. Because I'm pretty sure, unless you do like maybe like 2-3 years on the contract, but it depends on how long the contract is as well. But as far as that information, I think it all depends on what they do. If they win it, then I mean, you really don't have to re-sign them because you won a Super Bowl, and you can just go ahead and move forward with your new quarterback that you drafted in the first round to take over the team, and to continue to build around him, and you don't have to pay him. You know what I mean? So it all depends on what the outcome is, whether or not they win it or don't win it. To be honest with you, I can't really say.
Bro, that's the way I see it. Like, I think it's harder if you get to a Super Bowl or if you get to an NFC Championship. Let's just say if the Vikings win the Super Bowl, to me, it's easier to cut ties because you won the fucking Super Bowl.
Exactly.
You won the ultimate. And especially when you're talking about an organization that has never won a Super Bowl. When the Eagles won it in 2017, you think they gave a fuck that the quarterback was Nick Foles instead of Carson Wentz? No. Yeah. You won the goddamn Super Bowl. So I think if the Vikings win the Super Bowl, yes, you can get your money somewhere else. But we got our ring. You got our ring. You'll forever be a Viking. You'll be a Vikings legend forever. But I would
Hey Keith, what the fuck are you doing, my boy?
He driving.
Oh yeah.
He driving home.
That's right, loud, bro.
That nigga in the wind tunnel.
You got a window down.
He got to.
Okay.
Cold for that. But actually, not that cold today.
I was gonna say what, bro? It was like 60.
Yeah, it was like it's nice outside.
Now, and then like 3 days is gonna be in the 30s. That's schizophrenic.
Yeah.
But okay, but all right. So now, so now let me ask both of y'all this: how do you see this playing out with the Sean? I'll start with you. With the state of the Detroit Lions defense, I'm not worried about their offense, even with Montgomery being shelved possibly for the rest of the year, because Gibbs is good enough to where he can carry the load, and I'm pretty sure they can find him another ground and pound nigga. But their defense is their defense is literally patchwork. Their defense is a pincushion right now. With the state of the line now, to me, the Lions looks like they may have to outscore everybody. Do you see Minnesota overtaking them for the division and possibly getting number one in the NFC?
With that offense, I mean, with that team, from what I heard, they're missing 17 starters, bro. That's hard for any team.
That's the whole defense.
As a team, 17 starters. They missed.
That's a whole defense.
And I'm like, I know. So it's pretty difficult for them to be able to hold on and try to outscore everybody, because that's really what they're going to have to possibly do. And not to mention, when you're in the playoffs, it's pretty difficult unless you get the number one seed and have everybody run through Detroit. You might have to face the elements, and you know what I mean. So you might not be able to deep bomb or get all the pass plays that you need or the touchdowns that you need. You might need to really focus on both offense and defense at the same time, and your defense is light. So that's going to be pretty difficult to do moving forward. And then you also have to play the Vikings the last game of the season, and that might be the one that the Vikings can take over and end up, really taking the number one seed. We actually honestly need them to lose and still lose and lose
You
to
need both
Detroit.
teams to lose.
Yeah, we need both of them to lose.
Keith, the same question about the Vikings. Can they overtake Detroit and possibly even get number one throughout the NFC?
I think it's possible. I give it like 40%. I give them 40%. Obviously, I'm rooting for Detroit to lose out. Not really lose out, but for us to overtake them for the number one seed. But I still think Detroit's still a well-coached team, and I think they can battle through adversity and still be able to get that number one spot. I still think they're better than Minnesota, bro.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
If we get that number one seed and they got to come through the link, Sam Darnold ain't winning no game in them elements in no playoff game. Jared Goff and that defense ain't gonna be able to handle in that playoff game. So it's gonna be pretty fun to see how this shit turns out, because it could go either way. It could go through Detroit, it could go through the link, or it could go through Vikings.
I think that
I don't think Minnesota better than Green Bay. Bro.
He does not believe in Minnesota, bro, at all.
Yo, Minnesota's not a top 5 team, bro. They're not top 5 in the NFC, bro.
A top 5 team, bro. They're 12 and
top 5, bro.
But they only lost 2 games, my nigga.
Oh God, bro. I just gotta see them win the playoff game. That's literally how I feel about Pittsburgh, bro. I just gotta see Pittsburgh win the playoff.
How many Vikings games have you literally watched this year?
How many have I watched? I watched the game last night. I seen what they did in Chicago.
Okay, that's Chicago.
I seen them beat the Jets. I seen their games against Detroit. Their game versus Detroit. Like, I've seen them.
Okay, and you still don't believe they are
Darnold
good
was
team?
my fantasy quarterback. Like, I seen how he was performing. But
and you still don't believe in him?
Wait a goddamn minute! How the hell you saying you don't believe in Sam Darnold? He's a goddamn fantasy quarterback.
No, not anymore. But he was for a second. But not anymore.
Well, you couldn't have dropped him because he was losing, because he hasn't been losing.
Yeah, exactly.
No, he had a couple games where he threw a couple picks, man.
He did.
Well, I tell you what.
I had to let him go.
I tell you what. You're going to find out about Sam Darnold because this is their last 3 games. This week coming up, they're at Seattle. Then the week after that.
That's an L.
Okay. And then
wait. Is Geno Smith gonna be back? Cause
I don't know,
bro.
And then after that, they're home to Green Bay. You just said you think Green Bay is better than them, and then they finish off at Detroit. So you're gonna find out about Minnesota and Sam Darnold.
1 and 2.
I'm seeing Green Bay. I'm seeing Green Bay take out. I see Green Bay taking out Minnesota, but I see Minnesota taking out the Lions, which would give us the number 1 seed as long as we handle business.
Yeah, we better not play with Washington, bro.
That's what I'm saying, as long as we handle business. Because Washington and possibly the Cowboys, because their defense like to play us tough, maybe so, but their offense will fuck them up. It depends on what Cooper Rush do. And it's divisional games, so I don't put nothing past them, but those are games that we should win. And the Giants, man, I don't care what the fuck they do. We know who'll be there.
Who's y'all last 3? Y'all last 3 games is all divisional, right?
Yeah, the Commanders, then it's the Cowboys, then it's the Giants to end it off.
Okay, all right. I wish Keith hadn't dropped out because there's something that I wanted both of y'all to see. Hopefully he can join back in. Now, there is one team. I mean, the NFC is starting to look very interesting because we know that at worst come to worst, Philadelphia is going to be a 2 seed. They're either going to be a 1 seed or a 2 seed. 1 seed could possibly be Minnesota. It could possibly be Detroit. The 3 seed and the 4 seed is going to be up between the Rams and Tampa. And bro, that's scary. And
those 2 motherfuckers are playing good.
To me, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are like the boogeyman of the goddamn NFC right now. And I want you to hear this. This gonna get your blood rushing. Let's see. Not that. Come on now. Let's put these bitches away. Not that. Hold on. Oh boy. What? Not that. Hold on. Here we go. It's this.
You know who's fearful of the Tampa Bay Bucks getting into the postseason and rolling? The Philadelphia Eagles. The Philadelphia Eagles want no parts. They want no parts of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
You think it's second back?
Look at the history.
Yeah.
Look at I don't know what it is. Ty Bowles puts together a phenomenal game plan against Jalen Hurts every single time these teams play. Every single time. I was hanging out with some Eagles fans this weekend. They were like, you know what? Out of all of the teams in the NFC, we don't want to see Tampa. We'll play anybody else. We just don't want to play Tampa.
Okay.
Yikes.
Wow.
Let me ask you this. Is there a more underrated QB coach combination in the entire NFL than Todd Bowles and Baker Mayfield?
Okay.
He ain't said nothing. He ain't said no lies. He ain't telling no lies at all. They've had our numbers since we played them. I mean, whether AJ's been gone or whether or not, I mean, whatever the case may be, every time we played him, he's had their number. Not to say that he can't overcome them, but that's one team that you know we have difficulties with. So, I mean, I don't see any lies against that.
Only thing I will say is that all of those games have been in Tampa. None of them have been in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
We'll get up.
Understandable, but I mean, they'll be. I'm like I said, when it comes to the playoffs, anything can happen. You know what I'm saying?
Say
Hello.
Hi. All right, you can ready to go to bed. All right.
Okay.
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 All right. Say good night.
Good night.
Night.
All right. 8 days till Santa Claus.
I know, right?
8 days. Okay. Well, I mean, that's not the reaction I expected, but it's a realistic reaction, so I appreciate it.
I'm a realistic ass fan, nigga. I mean, I see it as it comes. I mean, he ain't telling no lies. I mean, see how we played them. They've had our numbers. So, like I said, whether we've been healthy or not fully healthy, I don't know what the case may be. It's Ty Bowles know how to dial up defense. Some people just have kryptonite when you play against certain people, and until we beat them, hey, he's absolutely correct.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing is that, you know, you're going to look at the record. Now, Philadelphia, to me, has been probably the best team in the league. Probably, I mean, 10 straight wins. They've been the best. They've been the best team in the NFL over the last 2.5 months. But the hottest teams, possibly, if it is Tampa Bay and the Rams who end up winning their divisions, they'll be the hottest. They will be the hottest teams. Now, could Minnesota, let's say Minnesota ends up with the 5 seed. Could Minnesota knock one of those teams off? Possibly, but it's just as well possible that they can lose. Could Washington knock one of those teams off? I don't think so, because they don't know how to close games. I would have said different 5 weeks ago, but the Commanders need to know how to close games.
My scenario is I'm hoping for the number 1 seed and let them other teams beat up on each other while we get some fucking rest. And then to the victor, we see who we got to play. I mean, that's the hope of any team, just to get that bye, just to let the other teams duke it out. Possibly, you know what I'm saying, get misses up. Anybody wish injuries, but, you know, something may happen to put your team in his favorite position. I mean, anything can happen. So,
look at Detroit.
I'm talking about, and it's all about to be honest, sometimes it's about who's the healthiest. You know what I mean? And that one round bye gets you that opportunity to heal up a little bit. So we fighting for that, and that's what I'm hoping to get.
I kind of miss the days of the 1 and the 2 seed getting the bye. I do kind of miss those days.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but I mean, I understand why, of course, with it being 7 teams in the playoffs. So, and you ain't gonna go to an 8-team format because that's half the goddamn league.
Real talk.
They'll be going on some NBA type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, what I wanted to talk about next is Caleb Williams. What has gone wrong with Mr. Caleb? It's not the fact that he's not winning games. It's the fact that now he's starting to look defeated. But I don't know if you watched any of the game last night. His body language, he literally was sprawled out on the bench like this. Like bro, this is not USC. This is the grown ass man league, and nobody is going to rescue you. Nobody's going to feel sorry for you. If you're going to be the leader of a team in a franchise, body language matters. Niggas used to get on Cam Newton about that all the time. I understand, you don't like to lose. Cool beans. But, I mean, it looked like he was sulking. And, I mean, divisional games, and he took a couple of big hits, but that's what's going to happen in divisional games. You might get rocked. So what do you think? How do you think Caleb Williams needs to respond to this?
He paints his fingernails. Enough said. The fuck? I mean, you seen the shit at USC. You seen what kind of person he was when he came in there. He's an emotional guy. You know what I mean? He likes to show his emotions on his sleeve, bro. So I mean, this is NFL. It's a big boy league, my boy. So I mean, whatever, bro. You better show it. It shows you that the Bears ain't really know what they was doing. They should have kept Justin back there and built around him. You could have used them picks to put a line because the NFL, it's hard for anybody to develop if they getting smacked or running around, bro. You need to protect your quarterback. So hey, whatever. That's why franchises are the way the franchises are and don't win because the decisions they make. I'm
not even gonna say that they should have. I'm not even. I mean, like I agree that they should have kept Justin, but I'm not even gonna say that like they shouldn't have drafted him. I mean, because I would have. We talked about this before the draft. I would have drafted him anyway, and I would have kept Justin, and I would not have brought back Matt Eberflus. Or I would have moved heaven and earth to make sure that I had the right offensive coordinator, like Cliff Kingsbury, who he was with at USC when he won the Heisman. So all of that stuff makes a difference. I would have definitely drafted him and kept Justin, let him sit like a Jordan Love, like a Patrick Mahomes, shit, like a Michael Penix. Why do you think the Falcons ain't saying, go ahead, Penix, go ahead, get in there? They don't want to play him right now. They don't want to. If Kirk Cousins is healthy, that's your guy because not only did you pay him, but you want Penix to sit and learn. They don't want to pay him. They don't want to.
No Russia. We talk. The more I sit and look at them, the Falcons like, you know what? Let's go ahead and get one of these top motherfucking quarterbacks. Let's sit them down for 2 to 3 years. We go pay Kirk Cousins to see what Kirk can do. Keep building around Kirk because Kirk's a serviceable quarterback. He can win you some games. So let's go ahead and build us a little offensive line. Hey, if we don't make it to the playoffs or the Super Bowl, you know what I mean? Let's go ahead and use them picks to get better players to keep building while we're training our quarterback in the backgrounds. And then when everything is set, you bring him out already ready. The Falcons may got it done. You already got a running back behind them. You already got your tight end. You got some wide receivers out there. You build your line, you build your defense, and then while you're building your quarterback, and you pay a serviceable quarterback to Kirk Cousins.
Say, bro, I gotta correct this. This was announced 11 minutes ago. Falcons have named Penix their starting quarterback. And they won last night, bro.
What the fuck? Maybe the nigga ready. If he come out and is not ready, then why are you doing it? I mean, they still got the opportunity to get in the playoffs, but are you really thinking that you're going to win it if you get in there? Do you rush him out there? Do you think you could go all the way with the team that you have now? If Michael Penix, you think Michael Penix would be the answer for you?
We're going to find out.
Okay. I guess they willing to find out.
I mean, if you look at who they're playing next, they're playing the Giants next. So, I mean, that's a kind of a good game to start them against. The Giants are pathetic.
Yeah, but if you lose against the Giants, then nigga.
And it is in Atlanta. So, so no pressure.
Yeah,
it's one of the worst teams in football at home. No pressure.
You better win.
Yep. Let's see.
What the fuck they gonna do with Kirk Cousins?
Let me read this. Let me read this. The Atlanta Falcons 7-7 are making a switch at the quarterback position, replacing Kirk Cousins with Michael Penix Jr. as starting quarterback in week 16. After review, we have made the decision Michael Penix will be the Atlanta Falcons starting quarterback moving forward. Head coach Raheem Morris said in a statement, "This was a football decision, and we are fully focused on preparing the team for Sunday's game against the New York Giants." Okay. Okie dokie.
So what you gonna do with Kirk?
Kirk gonna sit with that $100 million.
So that was stupid then.
If I'm Kirk Cousins' agents, like I did my part, nigga.
Yeah, you didn't even make it a whole season and got all that money. They just blew it. Like, what the fuck then?
Yeah. Well, I mean, again, but still, I think it was smart to draft him because even with a 7-7 record, you weren't going to be in position to draft no top 10 draft spot. You weren't.
No, not with the Kirk Cousins winning what he doing right now. Just take Michael Penix off there and put him on there. But you could say Michael Penix would have been a pick that may have been a possibility that they needed on the team that could have changed the dynamic of that franchise.
Well, I mean, I don't think they're going to cut Kirk Cousins either because you know what the fucking cap hit would be for that shit?
That's what I'm saying.
They only signed him to a 3 or 4 year deal.
And so you got an expensive ass backup, huh?
The most expensive backup.
That's fucking up your team building that you could have allocated that money somewhere else. He gonna have to they probably go bully him to restructure or some shit.
And Kirk Cousins ain't gonna do that shit. What? Kirk Cousins?
Why would you?
Yeah, when he can get cut and get all his money, he ain't gonna restructure
that's why I said they go bully him.
He gonna swag surf his ass to the bank and out the.
They gonna come out with some gold chain allegations.
Hey, I mean, that's crazy. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you. No, what's up, Lomar? We here, but yep. Michael just 15 minutes ago. Michael Penix, starting quarterback, Atlanta Falcons, coming off of a victory against the Las Vegas Raiders. I guess he didn't put up enough points. They only beat the Raiders 15-9. I guess they said we've seen enough.
Oh yeah. Well, he better come out and show something different, or you just wasted that.
But again, it's kind of weird because, like you said, they don't control their own destiny. But if they finish the regular season with the same record as the Bucs, they beat them twice. You know, boy. Ever since if I'm Kirk Cousins, I'm blaming First Take, but. Because I'm blaming ESPN. Because ever since ESPN did the article about him swag surfing and Cam Newton saying, "Oh yeah, he one of us," and Big Boy getting on First Take or something, you know, Kirk Cousins, that man, boy, nigga, boy ain't won a game until last night, and even got benched after that. God damn.
That's tough, Kirk.
Kirk Cousins don't give a fuck. He got 100 million. He got 100 M's.
You like that?
For 15 games. That nigga got $100 million guaranteed for 15 games. He's the luckiest motherfucker in the world, bro.
I'm in the wrong business.
I mean, no, nigga, you need to be in baseball. You heard about that Soto contract, nigga. $765 million.
I was good at baseball too. I needed that money.
I was good at baseball. I mean, I figured the way they've thrown out money, I could at least got 100 million. I mean, I could at least got 100. Ain't got no
I'd have made it there. I don't know whether or not I'd have lasted. I'd have made it.
Look, I would at least lasted the one contract. That's it. And before the allegations came swinging down to me.
He likes to go chain.
But Caleb Williams. Okay, that's we look. Andrew done totally got my rap. Totally changed the damn subject. I didn't know. That's crazy. But yeah, Caleb Williams. I would have. You know, we on the same page. Is that we would have kept Justin. Now I know Justin was in the situation of a contract year, but you could have franchise tagged him too and still got all of them niggas. You know, it could have been worked out, but you know. Caleb, they need the right coach, period. They need to get an offensive-minded head coach. I know that they're going to come. They probably going to go after Ben Johnson hard. Pause. The coordinator from the for the Lions. If I'm Detroit, I'm paying Ben Johnson head coach money. So I'd be like, hell no. Because if the injury bug keep us from winning the Super Bowl this time, hell no. Detroit.
He gone, bro. He gone, bro. Because I mean, because my thing is when you like that, it's like you may not always get a chance to be a head coach. And when you get the opportunity to do so, last year you was like, I'm gonna put it off and come back. And then this year you like, we're gonna make it there, but injuries can't come up. And you like, man, I'll put it off and I'll come back again. What's to say injuries won't happen again? And you keep pushing your opportunity to be a head coach out here. I mean, it's the same thing. You get to the Super Bowl and that's guaranteed. You don't have the same roster. People getting paid more. People retire. So it's like when you get the opportunity to take the head coaching job, you take it. He already turned it down one time. Hey, can't be doing that again. Got to take that. He's probably gonna be gone.
I heard some crazy stuff though this morning about a possible scenario of the Chicago Bears possibly offering a couple of future first round picks, a couple of future first round picks and second round picks to the 49ers for Kyle Shanahan. What would you think about that?
So they're going to trade the 49ers for their coach, Kyle Shanahan? I mean,
it's been done before.
Yeah. I'm not saying it can't be done. I'm thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about the situation, Kyle Shanahan, because the 49ers are imploding. They got to figure out whether or not they want to play Brock Purdy or not. He's going to come up with a contract. Then you got to think about getting another quarterback. Debo ain't doing shit. Brandon Ayuk is injured, may not come back. Christian McCaffrey is on the tail end of his span. You got Trent Williams still getting older, and your defensive line you still got to pay. So, I mean, if I was him, I would want to go to the Bears with a young quarterback, and you got weapons for him right now.
That would be fucked up, bro. As if you see all the contracts running out or people about to retire, you jump ship to a team who has a quarterback on the.
But it's not up to him. It's up to the ownership to trade him away. He's under contract. I said if I was him, I would want to deal.
That would be fucked up if he wanted to do that.
But if I'm the 49ers, I'm taking that though, because they're looking, they have to rebuild, to be honest with you. But then you won't have Kyle Shanahan. Does Kyle Shanahan want to rebuild, or do you want to pick you up another coach to help you rebuild your new era moving forward?
Is it really rebuild with the Niners? Because a lot of I think what it is the age game. Like you were right about Christian McCaffrey. He could be near the end of his prime, because a lot of these dudes you have under contracts, record contracts. McCaffrey, right now the record contract for Ayuk, but Debo has fallen off flat out. How much does Kittle have left in the tank? You know, the defense. I don't know, man. You know, you got players motherfucking quitting and walking off the field and shit like that. That was some crazy ass shit.
Yeah.
But no, that was a scenario that I heard this morning, you know. And some people said they would do it. Some people said they wouldn't do it. You know, some people was like, no, Kyle Shanahan need to stay his ass where he at. And then, another scenario was like, trade him for Kyle Shanahan and motherfucking John Lynch, the coach and the GM.
Then the GM. I ain't never seen no shit like that.
That'd be crazy. We just did it for Sean Payton.
As what? He brought his GM with him?
No, hell no. But we had to trade shit for Sean Payton because he was technically still in the contract.
Yeah, but you didn't trade for a GM as well.
No.
The hell that looked like 2 first rounds and a player for your GM and hey, your coach. That's wild as shit. Like, hey, how much you're trading for your front office?
Pretty much.
What the fuck is that?
Pretty
wild.
much.
Nah, I don't see that scenario happen. That would be wild.
You see, they suspended old boy for the next 3 games, which is the rest of the season. They ain't cut him because if you cut him, you still got to pay him. So they suspended him for the last 3 games, so they wouldn't have to pay him. Then as soon as the season, they gonna cut his ass.
Hell yeah.
He 31 years old. And you doing shit like that? No, I think he done. Ain't nobody gonna sign him.
He gonna be playing in the XFL.
He damn sure is. Yep. And teammates may ask him then, I don't know if we lose, you gonna quit, nigga? You gonna walk off the field?
Hey, if he walk off the NFL field, he'll definitely walk the fuck out of that.
Yeah, because he was mad because Greenlaw came back, and Greenlaw is a starter.
You knew what it was, my nigga.
You knew what it was. You knew when Greenlaw came back, he was getting his starting position back, and then he got a little banged up. Probably came back too fast. I mean, some players when you tear your fucking Achilles, you really should wait a whole year, before you come back. Especially a position like linebacker. But he gets hurt, and then you're like, all right, well, you back in the game. No, nigga, I don't want to play now. Like that is some baby.
Now you want me back in.
Now you need me. I can't play. Well, I'm surprised.
I'm going home.
I'm surprised they spark it with that nigga on the sideline, bro. Like, what the fuck?
He left. They ain't know what was going on. They like, is this nigga leaving?
They didn't give no fucks about that nigga. Like when Antonio Brown did it a few years ago, niggas was actually trying to stop him. Like, no, we need you. It's like, man, take your ass on. You don't want to play? Fuck you. Take your ass on.
Yeah, man. I wouldn't even come. I would have made sure I cleaned out my life. I wouldn't even want to walk back in that joint after that, dog. I would have made sure all my shit was gone before. I'd have sent somebody to pick my shit up.
You backup linebacker. I'd have been petty. Bye, you backup linebacker. We don't Bye, you special teamer.
Shit, even special teamers get more love to that motherfucker right now.
You ain't never lied. That's why the fuck. Hey, look. When you do something stupid, that's when you may want to walk. Like Jonathan Taylor. Now, if Jonathan Taylor had walked off the field, I'd have kind of understood because he did something fucking dumb.
Yeah,
like the safety from the Bengals. He was about to score a touchdown. Lucky they was up by 3 scores, but then he fucking lets the ball go. I would have walked off the field then, especially if you had imagine being on a Belichick team and you drop the ball before you get to the fucking goal line. Belichick will probably run up to the fucking end zone and hand you a big slip. Yeah, nigga, bye. Get out of here. The fuck?
He come in with that hoodie to the press conference.
He's no longer a New England Patriot.
He's no longer a Patriot way. He doesn't go with the Patriot way. We felt like we're going to order what the Patriots were.
On the Cincinnati. We don't drop the ball before we score the touchdown. Ask Tom. He knows I don't play that shit.
Tom will tell you.
Like, let one of them little college motherfuckers in North Carolina do that shit. Ooh, Lord, boy, your scholarship is gone, nigga.
He gonna have to cut off sleeve in North Carolina.
And probably a couple more girlfriends. You know it's chick 24.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I told you, window shopping.
Hell yeah, you window shopping. That motherfucker gonna put some shit on layaway.
Every day you go to class, go have that little Hawaiian shirt with his little button open and shit like that. Show a little taco meat.
He talking about he gonna turn North Carolina into an NFL pipeline. That ain't the only pipeline he talking about.
Line up so I can give you the pipe.
Where the cheerleaders at and shit?
I don't know if it's official, but I heard that Vic be coaching in Norfolk State.
No, not Norfolk State. It was Sacramento.
He took Sacramento State, but I heard that he was they offered him
I would hope he would take that. That's his home.
I heard that he was I heard he took it.
Let me see. Hold up. Because I saw yesterday that that Sacramento State was in negotiation.
Yeah, also.
But yeah, if he did that, that would be so dope. I mean, we may have to go to a Norfolk State game. Oh, yup. Man, shout out Michael Vick, man. He the new head coach of Norfolk State. Shout out Michael Vick coming back home. That's what the fuck I'm talking about, yo.
Man, we going to Norfolk State.
Hell yeah. Hey, you know Brian probably hyped as a bitch right now.
That nigga Brian did like 2 days of college, and that nigga think he alumni. That nigga be at homecoming like that motherfucker that went through a whole semester. I love you, boy.
NSU. Nah, man, but that's what's up. And ain't Norfolk State a HBCU?
I believe so.
Man, that's what's up, man. That is what's up, yo.
I know that homecoming gonna be jumping this year.
Man, we got some shit we gotta go to. I bet you their ticket prices just went up, though.
And like a bitch, I ain't going out there, man. All them criminals. I just say
that university is right in the hood, right in the heart.
Right near bad news. Are you joking?
You got the hood, the college, and then the spirit of Norfolk. No, but real no
from the hood to the boat.
No bullshit, man. I'm happy as hell that Vic is the coach of Norfolk State. I really would go. I mean, he may have that effect that Deion got, but particularly with the, he may coach. You may see motherfuckers
Star power.
Yeah, man, that's star power, man. I hope he does
star
well.
power.
I hope he does well.
Oh, absolutely. I absolutely hope he does well.
Because if he does well, he may go.
They'll start pipelining them boys from Highland Springs over to that Jant.
Yeah, pause. No Diddy.
Yeah, we had to be some Norfolk State players. You know what I'm saying?
If he does well at Norfolk State, I can tell you where the next job is going to be. He's going to go back home, Virginia Tech.
You think so?
But Tech ain't been shit for a minute now. Really, they ain't been shit since Beamer left, bro.
Yeah.
And if you think about it, you have Michael Vick as your coach, and he back, and like I said, that's star power, bro. See, I think it's dope that he's at Norfolk State because that's where he's from. He's from that area. It's like they should get Iverson to be the fucking college basketball coach there. They would be super lit.
Norfolk State gonna be lit right now, John. That's gonna be lit right now.
If he represent for Norfolk State, because they're gonna be their games, they just got super relevant because of who their head coach is. They just got super duper relevant.
But he's gonna bring around them. Like I said, star power. He's gonna bring around eyes that NFL people, NFL coaches, and things of that nature. And you're gonna have a lot of people going around there. So shout out.
He's gonna run that Andy Reid offense, bro. Tell you right now. He's going to run that Andy Reid offense. He said that the best coach he ever had was Andy Reid. That 2010 season where he damn near won MVP. He's going to run that exact same motherfucking offense, or at least a simulation of it. He's going to get him a mobile quarterback. He may not be able to run like him because I don't know. I still don't know. I still would, if it comes to straight running quarterback, I still would probably pick Vic over Lamar. And Lamar is my favorite player, but Vic was something fucking else.
Yeah, Vic was.
Vic was something. Now Lamar's a better passer. I ain't gonna front, but Vic was something else when that motherfucker took off from the pocket. But he gonna get a quarterback, something like him, or at least something. I would at least say something like a Tyrod, something like a Tyrod. Tyrod from that same fucking area. He probably gonna be on the coaching staff when that nigga get finished with suing his former fiance. I don't know if you heard about that shit.
Yeah, but you talking about Drea Michelle, some shit like that won't get out of his house.
That is terrible, bro. Hey, y'all better leave these hoes alone. Travis Hunter, you see what Tyrod Taylor goes.
They don't listen. They don't listen till it's too late, my boy.
Man, that's some bold ass shit. Don't mean to switch up. That's some bold ass shit. We together. We not together no more. You have a whole baby with somebody else, and then you won't leave. And the other baby daddy playing the NBA. Why don't you go live with that nigga?
That's just toxic. That's just toxic.
He ain't a bitch woman. This nigga's a star player. Why don't you go live with this nigga? That's telling you all I need to know about you. Your baby daddy,
bruh.
Baby was saying, nah, bitch.
But what's up with old boy though? Like, why he ain't like, yo, get about that motherfucking crib? Yeah, like, why would you want her? Why would you want you in his crib? Like,
bro, because she was
that goes to tell you what kind of dude that he is.
She was just booty meat to him, bro.
Yeah.
She don't give a fuck. She got the lottery ticket. She got a baby with him. So she knows she's gonna have that money coming from him for at least for 18 years. But that tell you all you need to know about her too. He don't want to live with you, and you just had his kid.
It ain't funny, bro.
It is funny. It is fucking hilarious.
I'm
not laughing at Tyrod Taylor misfortunes.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, Travis Hunter, please, just be careful. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. Because these young motherfuckers, the more you tell them don't do something, they're gonna want to do it. So I'm just be careful, because you heard about that shit.
You gotta let people live their life, man. You gotta let people live. Yeah.
You hear about that Travis Hunter shit?
We talking about
Travis Hunter, his chick?
Yeah, I heard about it.
Yes, I'm like, when a chick initially I wasn't attracted to him, but money make everybody attracted on it.
Hell yeah, half of these motherfuckers in the industry ugly as hell, but got all ladies. One not. Then he got money. Like,
exactly.
Duh. Like you know what it is.
Bitch, you said that in public. Bitch, you said that in public.
But then she said it was because he was in high school and she was in college because he was too young. No, like you don't say that's not my type. You'd be like, yo, you too young for me. That's what you say.
Like she should have said, I thought the nigga was ugly. Like he's not attracted. I was not attracted to him. Like that's a classy way of saying, bro, I don't think you're a looker.
Why you gotta lie, bro? Just be like, look, bro, yeah, he was ugly. You got money, I like him. What?
Exactly. You ain't got to lie to keep. He was ugly with $50 in his pocket. Now he's ugly with 50,000. So he looked a little better.
It is what it is.
It is what it is, man, bro.
I can tolerate your ugly ass with them Benjamins.
I tell you what, though. I tell you who ain't doing that shit. Shador. Dion ain't having that.
Yeah. Yeah, Dion been through it. That's why he
Dion probably like, boy, you know what I went through with your mama. That's Pilar kid, bro. You know what I went through with your mama, nigga. Hell no.
Motherfucker Dion skated. He was like,
that nigga Dion got saved. He skated. He said, no, sir. He
I'm good.
At Shiloh and like, I wish you two would. Like, please. Because they said in the Heisman jump, when everybody was supposed to stand up, Dion was telling Travis Hunter chick to stand up, and she popped the attitude.
Oh yeah, I seen the little video of that jump, on my little scroll through. But
all I'm saying, brother, be careful. And if you do decide to wifey up this chick, just get a prenup, please. Hey, man, Donald Trump, if you ever come across my Peon channel, can you legalize prenuptial agreements? That's all I'm saying. No, for real. Cover your ass, bro.
CYA, baby.
Cover your ass. Oh, you don't think we're going to last? No. No.
Maybe, but if so, this paper says you got that.
I don't have love. See, that's why I said I might be alone for a long time, bro. Because I'm keeping a buck, bro. Like, no, You think we ain't gonna make it? It's not that I don't want to make it. It's just in case we don't. Y'all. When women get bored, they get men too. So I shouldn't say that. When people get bored,
yeah.
When people get bored and shit becomes stale, like COVID, you found out a lot of shit about niggas when COVID happened. When niggas had to stay in the house, niggas found out they really don't like their significant other.
Bro, when you get trapped in a box with somebody for so long, bro, you bound to goddamn throw some haymakers.
But this the person that you said forever to. For better or for worse. And as soon as it got worse and you had to look at this motherfucker in the face every day, you like, I don't like you. I will take my chance, put on the mask and get out the house. Unless you was in Florida where they just didn't give a fuck. Hey, bitch, I would rather lick a toilet than stay in the house with you all day.
Gotta be strong, baby.
You gotta be, bro. You got, man, nigga. Look,
I tell you, strong.
Tell these college dudes, or even fresh out of college dudes, bro. Relationship is work, man. Relationship is work, and sometimes it works, and sometimes it don't. But don't be stupid. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. Like, you got a chick publicly saying she won't attract it to you. You happen to be on an NIL deal, then you happen to win the Heisman. Now all of a sudden, that my fiance. You got a chick who motherfucking you with her for you. First of all, the other chick, Tyrod Taylor chick, had 2 kids by other people already. And then on top of that, when they buy the house, Tyrod Taylor buys the house. They're together. But she asked him, can I buy the house from you? And you supposed to be a couple? Where they do that at, nigga? We supposed to be together. I'm buying this house for us to live in, and you gonna ask me, can you buy it? So you already making your exit plan, bitch. Like what? Where did they do? That should have been the red flag for Tyrod. And bro, you from Hampton, my nigga. You should have got
She couldn't finance that joint without it. But now that she in it, you buy it off of him and be like, hey, let me buy it from you. Now you got your crib. I mean, she got the money probably for what she do, but she probably couldn't finance that thing.
Well, then Jalen Green need to finance that motherfucker, the nigga from the Rockets.
He about to.
He probably offered it. He was like, "Nigga, no." Tyrod probably that petty emotional side probably came out. No, nigga. Let him
Nigga,
live
go
with
get
you.
another house, nigga. It's
Nigga,
another
go
house.
live with your baby daddy. Go live with your baby daddy. Go live with one of your baby daddies. And I don't mean, and I'm not saying that to sound stereotypical. That's just what it is. The chick had had babies before Tyrod, had a baby after Tyrod. You got options. As
She
long as you
just go get her own spot. Like
bruh, exactly. As long as you find and you're female, you got options, bro. Let's
you ain't never lied.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Like, come on now.
You got options. Somebody gonna take you in.
Somebody gonna take you in.
They may trap you in the basement, but they gonna take you in.
Not the basement though.
Watch you go.
If you are a fine ass female and you know you fine, you have options. You have way more options than I will ever have in my life. And I don't think I'm a bad looking guy, but I will, nigga, please. I better not lose my crib. I ain't going back to my mama house because your ass ain't in love. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway.
What?
Damn, I don't even. Oh,
you got
what up, Michael Vick in Norfolk State? I'm serious though, man. I hope Vic take off, man. I hope he take off there. That is what's up. That's what's
Absolutely.
up. Absolutely, man. So, all right, well, let's go ahead and get these picks in here.
Oh, sure.
Sean, you kicked ass last week, boy. You had 14. You had 14 right, bro.
Hey.
You making a late season push, my nigga.
Yeah, man. As long as I ain't last, I won.
No. You've moved up over the last about 3 weeks. You definitely moved up. You 3 behind me, and I'm like in 5th. No, you've made you've done good.
Here for the cause.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you only had 2 wrong.
That's what's up. What was that? The Lions one that I tried to put my juju on?
Let me see. No, you picked Jacksonville. You was wrong. Yeah, Jacksonville and the Lions. Yeah.
My juju worked.
Yep, and yeah, you picked Jacksonville and the Jets won. Actually,
okay, yeah, go. Go ahead.
Come here, boy.
I'll gladly take that L.
Man, boy. Look at it, boy. Look at this boy looking like a grown man.
I see you, boy. What you doing? Hey. What you doing, boy?
Hey, this boy that made districts.
He made district.
Yeah.
Well, if you don't stop
Do
talking
something.
like a baby, I'm gonna pluck you in your ear. Answer him like a man. You made districts?
Yeah.
Hey, tell that man, yeah, man.
You made
That's what's up,
districts?
man. Congratulations,
I'm
boy.
messing with you, man. You know, he's
Congratulations.
5'4" now. He's 5'4", over
Is he?
100 pounds. Yeah.
He's taller than me.
Means you can go and beat his ass now. I'm just
All right. All right.
His Christmas concert was last night, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
What's
he
up,
was.
man?
He sang a little like he had a little solo joint. It was him and about what was it? All the boys in your class?
Well,
Shoo-doo-doo-doo.
another person did the solo thing with me.
It was you. So it was just you and one other person. Yeah, because I was like, because they was sitting off to the side. I was like, why the hell is he at the end of the bleachers and shit like that? And it was him and another dude, and they started singing. I was like, oh, I was like, but I was so irritated at that concert last night because they do it chorus and band together, and they do it in the gym. Remember when we was in Fairfield, we did it in the gym too, but it was still chorus by itself. They did chorus and band together. So the band is on the court, the chorus is on the stage, but the intermediate band performed first, and then they went to go sit in the bleachers, and they was rude as fuck, man. Like they was talking, being loud while they was singing. I was getting so pissed, bro. I was like, the kid was like, somebody mama gonna get mad at you. I was like, man, they need to shut the hell up. I was like, when as bad as they sounded just now, they need to be talking about how they can sound better. Like, she was like,
We better
shut
leave
up.
them damn kids alone.
Man, I was, bro, you gonna be rude when my kid is singing? Hell no. No, like for real, like, bro. And then on top of that, a bunch of little kids was running up and down the bleachers all while the singing was going on. I'm like, what the fuck? Look, bro, we come from era of order when you're performing. Well, you won't have none of that shit.
Yeah, you gotta tighten that up.
Yeah, man. And then Brooklyn they didn't even use a sound system, so it was kind of hard to hear them. They didn't have a sound system on the stage when they was performing. I'm like, we always had microphones. We would have one mic. We would have one mic, two microphones on the corner, one in the middle to make sure you can hear everybody. I'm like, God damn, I got a motherfucking sound system. What the hell? Come on, Brooklyn. That's all right. He got one more concert there before he go to Hermitage. So, and I saw your permission slip for the Hermitage visit next month.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Look at some girls while you're there. Go ahead, go to bed, man.
This guy.
You gonna see a whole new world, boy. They ain't thinking about Sonic the Hedgehog, that's for damn sure. But they thinking about rings. No, let me stop, man. But anyway, let's get these picks, man, because I want to fix me some dinner and relax.
Okay.
I wish Keith had to jump back on, but it's all good. All right, Thursday night, bruh. We got the Thursday night game. Denver at the Chargers. Yeah.
I shall take Denver.
Don't put your fucking juju on us, nigga. If we win, I mean, if we win that game, well, if we win, we clinch. I mean, we pretty much in there anyway. Because all the wild card seeds in the AFC. We're 9. What the Ravens? They got the tiebreaker on us. So the Ravens are 9-5. We're 9-5. The Chargers are 8-6. But then the teams that are quote unquote in the hunt are all 8-6. Dolphins 8-6. Colts 8-6. They can't. I mean, Dolphins are 6-8. Colts 6-8. They can't fuck with us anyway because now we got the tiebreaker. And the Bengals are 6-8. So but I would like to just handle business and get the shit out the way early anyway. I haven't had this feeling since 2015. That's how long it's been since we've been in the playoffs. Right? It's been the dark ages for the Broncos. Saturday games: Houston at Kansas City. There's a chance Mahomes might not play. They might start Carson Wentz because Mahomes has that high ankle.
Yeah. I don't think they're gonna sacrifice him against Houston. I'm gonna go Houston.
Okay. And I will say this: they may not have a choice though because they haven't locked home. They haven't locked home field yet. But Houston is they're either first or second in sacks. They have a pass rush. Yes, they do. And it's Chiefs offensive. No, go ahead, send Mahomes out there, Andy. Come on now, that's Superman. Second game. It's one of the reasons why I don't want to go to this fucking party at my job on Saturday. Pittsburgh at Baltimore, Saturday.
Man, that's gonna be a crazy game. And where they at?
They're in Baltimore. If Pittsburgh wins, they clinch the division. If Baltimore wins, they get in first place.
Are they getting Pickens back? Because he was out on our game.
I don't know.
He's still not playing?
I don't know yet, bro. I don't know. Let me see. Pittsburgh, for whatever reason, Pittsburgh, always has Baltimore's number.
I know. That's that Mike Tomlin special.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be tough. I'm gonna go with Baltimore.
Okay. They saying Pickens did not practice today. Okay. Well, Baltimore. All right, now the Sunday's games. The Giants at the Falcons. Michael Penix makes his debut.
I'm gonna give it to the Falcons. The Giants is a bad team right now.
They're bad. Yeah, they're bad. They're bad. When you think about starting Drew Lock, boy, you're right. Your options are running out, bro.
Absolutely.
Detroit at Chicago.
Even with the defense that they got, the Lions should definitely still beat Chicago because I don't know what's happening. So I'm gonna give it to the Lions.
Okay. Cleveland at Cincinnati.
Another divisional game. I am going to give it to Joe Burrow.
I fuck with Cincinnati, but I kind of want them to lose, you know. But of course, that's why I want us to handle business Thursday because we play them niggas next week. We play them. We got them niggas.
Yeah.
Tennessee at Indianapolis.
Tennessee, Indianapolis. I'm gonna give it to Indy.
That was one of the scenarios when they were talking about Sam Darnold. I heard, who was it that said that? I think it was Jeff Saturday this morning that said he should go to Indianapolis with Steichen, and they should kind of just wave the white flag. Richardson. I told you how I felt last week. I think Darnold should go to the Giants, and the Giants draft Travis Hunter.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. The Rams at the Jets.
They might need to get the best offensive lineman.
They do. I mean, no, that's real shit though. That's real shit.
And now who?
Rams at the Jets.
Rams at the Jets. Rams.
Okay. Philadelphia at Washington.
You already know. But it's hard to beat a team twice. But you know, we should handle business.
Well, I mean, I'm looking at Washington as actually y'all both have so much to play for. Y'all are playing for the number 1 seed. Now, all of a sudden, what looked like a cakewalk just 4 or 5 weeks ago, Washington is playing to keep a wild card spot. You know, because even though the Rams 8-6, gotta look at Seattle. Gotta look at Seattle. They're 8-6. Tampa Bay, even though they're first in their division, Washington's trying to fend off some teams now. So
I'm not gonna lie, I can see, because like I said, we always have complications with Washington. I could kind of maybe tripping up on them, like I said, because it's a divisional game. But like I said, the last 2 games that we had with Steelers and Washington were the ones that I was looking out for the most because of the potential of catching L's with them too. So like I said, I'm not looking past them at all. It's gonna be a tough game, but I'm still.
Oh no, I don't think y'all looking past them. No. This may be another game where it could be another Saquon special though. Arizona at Carolina.
Let me get Arizona.
All right. Good game. Minnesota at Seattle.
It is gonna be a good game, but they should be able to beat Seattle. I'm gonna give it to Minnesota.
Yeah, plus Geno's a question mark. Buffalo's schedule is so tough to end the season. They got to play New England twice and the Jets. That's their last 3 games.
Don't tell me this shit was up.
So it's New England at Buffalo.
Oh, Buffalo.
Jacksonville at Vegas.
The who to give a fuck bowl.
Pretty much.
Jacksonville maybe.
Okay. San Francisco at Miami. Neither team is mathematically eliminated, but it's not looking good.
I'm gonna go San Francisco.
Okay. Sunday Night Football, Tampa Bay at Dallas.
Tampa.
Yeah, they playing at Dallas. Dallas don't win at home.
Yeah.
And again, Tampa's playing.
Dallas can't beat teams Dallas can't beat teams that actually are decent.
Yeah, exactly. And Monday Night Football, New Orleans at Green Bay.
Green Bay.
Okay. All right. So Sean has Denver, Houston, Baltimore, Atlanta, Detroit, Cincinnati, Indianapolis, the Rams, the Eagles, the Cardinals, Vikings, Bills, Jacksonville, San Francisco, Tampa Bay, and Green Bay. Okay, let me go ahead and pick. I got to start right off the bat. Denver at the Chargers. I'm going to put my juju on the motherfucking Chargers. I'm going to pick them to win. I mean.
So even if your team wins, you're happy. But if they lose, at least you get a victory on the thing. I know how it goes.
There you go. I mean.
That's the juju.
The Chargers have lost their last 2 games. The Chargers have lost their last 2 games. You know, they look. I mean, I still think they're a shoo-in because I think they're going to the playoffs. But I mean, again, we've passed them in the ranking. The Chargers at one point were the 5 seed. Now they are the 5 seed. Now they are the 7 seed. Matter of fact, I think the Chargers may have lost their last 3 games, if I'm not mistaken, because I think they lost to Baltimore, Kansas City, and then they lost their last game to Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay kicked the shit out of them. The only thing is, and this is me strictly doing juju, because like the Chargers and the Rams, they have no home field advantage. Not in LA, not in that stadium, especially the Chargers, because niggas still think they San Diego. So it's like it's not going to be a home. I mean, it'll technically be a home game for the Chargers, but it's going to be just as many Denver fans in that bitch, especially if we could clinch a playoff berth. But I'm going to put my bad juju on them. I'm going to go with the Chargers. Houston, Kansas City. Gosh, this is. Andy Reid came out public today and said he has just as much faith in Carson Wentz. Yeah, all right. Until he start playing.
Carson can handle it.
Huh?
I said Carson can do it.
That defense got to show up though, and they've been the one that's suspect.
Uh-huh.
You know, they're the one that's been suspect over the last month. CJ, and then I look. Houston is already clinched. Houston is clinched. They clinched their division when we beat the Colts. I don't know, man. I still gotta go. I want to pick Houston. I do, but I'm gonna go with the script. I hope I'm wrong. Well, I hope I'm wrong about my first 2 games. I am screwing myself over. Pittsburgh and Baltimore. I'm going with the Ravens. The Giants and the Falcons. Yeah, I'm going with Michael Penix and them. I'm going to go with the Lions over the Bears. I'm going to go with Cincinnati over Cleveland. I will pick the Colts to beat the Titans. I'll go with the Rams. Rams are hot over the Jets. I'm going to go with Philadelphia. I think this is going to be a really good game, though, against Washington.
Uh-huh.
I borderline want to pick Carolina, but I picked Carolina to win last week, and they got the shit beat out of them by the Cowboys. I'm going to go with the Cardinals.
Don't do that to yourself again.
I'm not going to do that to myself. I'm going to pick Minnesota over Seattle, Buffalo to beat New England. I'm going with Jacksonville as well over the Raiders. If the Raiders, if you are fucking dumb if you even try to win a game and you risk the number 1 pick. I understand. I don't like tanking. I like, teams playing hard, and I hope they don't fire Antonio Pierce, especially after just giving him a contract. San Francisco at Miami.
They get.
I'm gonna go with Miami on this one. San Fran just a little too. I don't know. I'm gonna go with Miami, and I actually hope I'm wrong. I hope San Francisco win.
Ain't Waddle hurt?
He is hurt. I don't know how hurt though. I don't know how hurt he is. Let me see. Jalen Waddle. Let's check. Let's see what his status look like. No. Well, it says update is excellent news for the Dolphins. So I guess that means he's looking good.
Okay.
Tampa, Dallas. I think I'm picking Dallas. Fuck no. Tampa Bay. And I'll pick the Packers. So that is that. That is that.
Glory.
Glory, hallelujah. I'm tempted to change my pick from the Chargers. I'm tempted to just go say fuck it and just ride with my boy.
Ride with your team, bro.
I'm tempted, but sometimes when I do the reverse psychology, sometimes it works.
Yeah, I
Sometimes,
got you.
sometimes, once upon a time in Africa. And Bo Nix got a rebound because I know we won. Like we won, but Bo had 3 interceptions. Bo threw for 3 interceptions. He had 3 touchdown passes, but I'm like, you just cleaning up the mess that you made. But
Gunslinging, boy. He learning.
he had a rookie game, bro. He had a rookie game. The defense and Jonathan Taylor's ignorance is what I mean, Jonathan Taylor, that wasn't the play, but that was a helpful play because that happened at the beginning of the third quarter. We didn't take the lead on them niggas till the beginning of the fourth, but I mean, the game is played a whole lot different if it's 20-7 as opposed to 13-7. So I get it. Gosh, man, I'm like, oh man, let's eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. Eeny, meeny, miny.
No, this nigga ain't eeny meeny in it.
Oh man. Hey, fuck it. Changing that shit.
You better ride for your homie.
Bronco country, stand up, Wody. Bronco country, stand up. If we lose, I'm blaming you, nigga.
You better blame that eeny meeny motherfucker.
Nope, I'm blaming you, nigga. It's your fault. But anyway, man. Oh man. Y'all almost ready for criminal.
Merc criminal shout.
Y'all almost ready for criminal, dog.
Man, you know I'm ready for criminal. I ain't ready. Them kids ready because I ain't ready to spend money. You know what I'm talking about?
Shit, I got his hell yeah, dog. I finished doing my shopping here weekend, bro. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start on Thursday and then Saturday while roaming at his little meeting and shit like that, bro. I'm gonna try to go ahead. Boy, I'm going to 5 and below, nigga. 5 and I'm
What's up, man? Christmas on the way.
Yeah, man. Man. What you got planned? Y'all going anywhere?
Nope.
No, that's right, bro. Unless my daddy's people say something, I'm gonna be in the house too, because I got to fucking work the next day. That's whack as shit.
Yeah. I'm off Wednesday and Thursday, but I mean Tuesday and Wednesday. That's it.
Well, right, at least I gotta work Christmas Eve, bro.
Hey man, look, man. Hey, look, man. Make better life choices, fucker. I'm just playing. I'm just fucking with you, man.
No, I mean it is what it is. We close at 4 on Tuesday, so you know it is what it is. It is what it is. I just not, and that'll like, nigga. That's one reason why I'm finna drive this motherfucking school bus, nigga, so I can have the same schedule as the kids. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. So,
where you going? Where you going?
Anyway, bro, go ahead, man. I'm about to get off of here and
all right, my dude.
Get myself settled in and take my ass to bed. You heard me?
All right, homie.
All right, later.
All right, homie.
All right. Ooh, wee. Yeah, and I will be back Friday with a Christmas carol. I will have a Christmas carol for you guys on Friday. I promise. Matter of fact, if I do a podcast on Christmas Eve, that joint will be getting done early. Yeah, because I get off at 4. That joint will be getting done early. Yes, definitely. So, anyway, yeah, Lomar, definitely catch you later. So it's your boy Brandon Bravon Towns. Thank you, Sean, for joining. Thank you, Keith, for joining. And again, oh man, I meant to tell Sean this. To those who have joined late, as of today, my page, my YouTube page, Brandon Bravon Towns, has reached the 1 million mark as far as views. So I think that's pretty cool because I'm not sponsored. I barely be on the algorithm, bro. And still to be able to hit 1 million views, I think that's pretty cool. 1 million views, sir. So that's dope. That's what's up. And once again, I do this for the love I do. And if any, look, yeah, I got my Cash App up because I mean, why not? I mean, it can't hurt nothing, can't help nothing. I mean, it can't hurt. I mean, it can't hurt nothing. It can only help if anybody ever wants to donate, for the show. But anyway, tell you what, Christmas time, baby. It's your boy Brandon Bravon Towns. I'm out this bit. Peace. I'll see y'all on Friday. Later.